Greetings and salutations. So I reworked the head of this. I didn't end up going with the. Trying to keep the original design. Let me just show this real quick. Trying to keep the original design and not drift too far off from its concept. And if I kept this spacing at 2 by 2, it really opens up the head. And so what I did was, not finished yet, but what I did is I basically expanded it out one on each side, and I was able to, so it's two spacing in the middle and then one spacing in between, but it's pretty uniform in its design. And then I pulled them one tile farther out, try to get a little farther out, and I also threw in some rockets in there to kind of give antennas, but it gives it a little bit of capability also. So let's see what kind of hole this punches in, because before they were so tightly packed together, it was almost like having two lasers. I mean, it was literally the same drilling effect as two lasers. So let's see how this behaves. Okay, here we go. Let's see what kind of hole that makes. It seems like it's pulling more volume too. Let's see here. Yeah, that's definitely better. Definitely better. Let's see how you can see how the array it pulls in 40s. I think one time, and I can just kind of move it around, and I don't have to get out. Yeah, I think this is a lot better. A little bit of spacing. Yeah, I think this will be just fine. And and the whole point of this is because before it was just too, you gotta space them apart, because one will let's see. I noticed they have different characteristics too from top to bottom. It seems like it seems like let's see. Let's see what this is. Kind of wish I could set some viewpoints. I could tether some viewpoints, and I could tether, call it a camera, but it's really a viewpoint. And then we'll call them, tie viewpoints to blocks. But yeah, there we go. You can kind of see now. I can straight the round. I'm trying to get better lighting. Trying to get the lighting worked out to where if I hit L, let's see if I hit L. That's better. That is better. Get quite a bit of camera bleed. I wonder if it makes a difference if you rotate the drill heads. View. Yeah, I wonder if it makes a difference. Like, it's such kind of a finicky thing. It really is. It's kind of, but this thing is kind of a beast now. There we go. It should just do whole, like there's 122 Prometheum wall in one uh so it is more efficient, because I was having to make kind of like swirls to get it around. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. And I think that's it. I think that's it. Very nice. Okay, and it didn't visually change too much of the appearance, and I squeezed in three. I'm gonna put some more lights in there inside that array, just for a little bit better visibility on these. Let's see how it behaves over here. Kind of what I'd like to do is I'd actually like to pull the cab back a little bit. Right now they're flush, and I'd like to pull the cab back one block. But man, that's a lot of work to chase that back. Um, and that's kind of, I probably spent 2 hours reworking the head of that drill, trying to get it just more efficient. So when that way, when I just come over here, right, and then here we go, and then get closer. See 173. Boom, look at that. And just big swaths. I notice it makes a difference too how close I am. And then I can just beam, basically beam the inside of this. I have a little space miner that works really good also, but the kind of the issue is that it's the warping. I don't have the warp capability. So I'm looking for something that I can just bounce around. All it does is bounce around, very niche, right? I'm not trying to manufacture anything. I'm just bouncing around, uh, mining asteroids. That's all it is. Kind of a galactic miner. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop it here. I'm just gonna just stop the video here. But as always, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Give me some feedback. If you have more insight, or if you kind of have some details on this, if you know anything, maybe you're more dialed into how these lasers work, because you don't benefit by stacking them together, from my understanding. And I've done a little bit of testing, and I've been able to kind of open up that array, that hole that it cuts, and so you can see there's a pretty big hole that it punches through, and it doesn't leave any guts or any little pieces on the inside. You see that, how it's just a nice, that almost looks like a 6 by 6 block that it's cutting. Here, let's do another one just so we kind of can show you. And I'm just gonna get a little closer. There you go. Right, you can just see that it's almost a perfect, nice thick block. And I could technically um, expand it out a little bit more, but you can see where that's a pretty decent size hole in the side of that. And so that's really what I'm working towards, is just yeah. Thanks for watching.